and without realizing she had fallen into Wolf's trap, she took the path. Path. Meanwhile, the roof, Wolf. She exclaimed. They broke the door and found. Out came the grandmother and Little Red. Hi everyone! Yes, guess who's back? Miss Jo! Hey! That's right, Miss Jo had to take a little long vacation. But I'm back, and guess what? With loads and loads of stories to read to you guys. So today, I'm gonna read a book that I planned to read a long time ago, but only now I'm gonna read it. And it's, guess what? The Little Red Riding Hood. Let's go! Once upon a time, there was a very nice young girl who lived in a little village. She had a lovely red hooded cape, so everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother said, "Grandma is not feeling well. I would like you to take her this cheese, this pie, and this jar of honey, which will make her feel better. But don't stop to speak to anybody along the way." She set off for her house. As she walked through the woods, she met up with a wolf who was waiting for her behind the bushes.
"Where are you going, Little Red Riding Hood?"
he said, smiling mischievously.
"I'm going to visit my grandmother who is not feeling well."
Little Red Riding Hood answered kindly.
"And what do you have in that basket?"
"I have a cheese, a pie, and a jar of honey."
"She'll be very happy to see you,"
said the wolf.
"Does she live very far away?"
"On the other side of the woods,"
explained the girl.
"It's best to take this path to the left,"
said the wolf.
"It's faster, and there are lots of pretty flowers along the way to make her a bouquet."
"Thank you, Mr. Wolf,"
said Little Red Riding Hood, who liked the idea of picking up flowers for her grandmother. And without realizing she had fallen into the wolf's trap, she took the path to the left. Meanwhile, the wolf ran quickly to find a shortcut and soon arrived at the grandmother's house. He knocked on the door.
"Who is it?"
asked the grandmother from the bed.
"It's Little Red Riding Hood,"
answered the wolf, imitating her voice.
"I brought you some cheese, a pie, and a jar of honey."
"Just pull on the latch and the door will open."
The wolf came in, lunged at grandmother, and swallowed her up in a single bite. Then he put on her nightgown and nightcap and got into bed to wait for Little Red Riding Hood. Before long, he heard the door handle.
"Who is it?"
asked the wolf, making believe he was the grandmother.
"It's Little Red Riding Hood. I brought you some cheese, pie, and a jar of honey."
"Just pull on the latch and the door will open."
Little Red Riding Hood came inside and approached the bed where the wolf was lying.
"Grandma, what long arms you have!"
she exclaimed.
"The better to hug you, my dear granddaughter."
"Grandma, what big ears you have!"
"The better to hear you, my love."
"Grandma, what big eyes you have!"
"The better to see you, my precious."
"Grandma, what a big nose you have!"
"The better to smell you with, my darling."
"Grandma, what big teeth you have!"
"The better to eat you,"
said the wolf, and he jumped on Little Red Riding Hood and gobbled her up in one bite. Shortly afterwards, some hunters passed by the house. Alarmed by the loud snoring they heard, they broke the door and found the wolf asleep with a very full stomach. They opened him up with a knife, and out came Grandmother and Little Red Riding Hood safe and sound. To celebrate, they all sat down to eat the cheese, the pie, and the honey. Oh, and Little Red Riding Hood never stopped to speak with strangers in the woods again. Hope you liked our story, guys. This story was amazing, and it's especially for you cheeky monkeys who are bilingual. I mean, bilingual if you actually speak English and Portuguese. Anyways, it's an amazing bilingual book, which means it's written in 2 languages, in this case, Portuguese and English. Finally, we reached to the last book of the saga, Afonso, Francisco, and Mariana Duarte. Thank you so much, guys. I really love all the books you lent me. They were awesome. Thank you so much. Big kiss for you 3. Mwah! Please put your like and subscribe to my channel and comment on my Facebook and Instagram page what other book should Mr. read next. Till then, bye!